YouTube. Hope everybody out there is having a fantastic reality today. I hope you are taking care of yourself. I hope you are doing the things that you are supposed to do today. Today I went to the gym. This is your friendly reminder to be active today. Today I went and laid out in the sun and got so sun-kissed. I'm feeling the energy, okay? This is your reminder if you have sunlight around you to go and get sunlight today. That is not the topic of today's video though. Today we are talking about the importance of feeling worthy to accept the beautiful life that you want. You have the power to create your reality, and we've talked about this many times on this channel, but this is more so a reminder to all of you out there on your spiritual journey that there is a programming in today's society that is causing people to not understand their true power. Many people are walking zombies with a veil over their eyes, not realizing their true ability, which is your ability to create everything in your life. And so, really, guys, overarchingly, all of the spiritual topics we talk about are going to increase your vibration and allow you to bring these things into your life. But here is the real hitter in today's video that I truly wanted to get to, you guys, is that a lot of people, when they're given the idea that, yes, I want to create something in my life, I have the ability to create it, I think a lot of people go to the ideas of something that's within their means, right? A lot of people, they don't want to reach real far. If they're given the opportunities to say, hey, if you can get anything out of life, what would you choose? I think a lot of people will just say, well, I just want to have a family, I want to have a steady income, nothing crazy, okay, maybe over $100,000, I just want to be comfortable. And the truth is, I think that most people want to be financially free in a way where they don't actually have to work that much, but they're still able to live. And I think that that is true for a lot of people if you really think about it. If you really dive deep into your psyche, you're like, you know what, if I could be comfortable financially and not have to work that much, I would love that. Okay? I'm here to tell you to go take this another step in your manifestation and your dreams. Take it another step. Go above and beyond of what you think is even tangible. Because the truth is that if you can believe it, if you can imagine it in your mind, it's possible. Okay? The reality is that a lot of people don't know this true power, and a lot of people, if they do know their ability to manifest their dream reality, they think small, okay? And when you're doing the reflection in your day-to-day life on creating the reality you desire and thinking of what you would want out of life, think about what is the thing there where I would just love my life. What is the thing that I would just truly feel so amazing to have, okay? And the process that I've been following, and one that I think is going to be powerful for you, and one that has worked for me in achieving things that I've wanted in the past. And granted, 3 years ago when I understood this law of attraction stuff, I had the same mentality of oh, well, I just want to be, emotionally good within. I just want to have love, okay? I just want to experience freedom. These sorts of real broad ideas. Real quick, back to my point that I was getting at is that you want to make this law of attraction stuff happen by imagining the feeling of having the money on the beach. And you want to imagine what you would be doing, okay? Would you be counting the money on the beach? Would you be surfing on the beach? Would you be talking to beautiful women? Would you be, meeting new amazing people? What would it feel like in that dream of yours? What would that feel like? What would the smells be like? Start to use your senses to your advantage. What would you be eating? What would you be tasting? What would you be, smelling? What would you be feeling? Okay? Would you be feeling the sand on your hands as you sat there and then maybe walked back to your beach house right there and had an enjoyable night with people you love? And there's a certain law of the universe that can be applied here, which is the law of assumption, which is assuming that you already have this desired life for yourself, assuming that you've already accomplished that, assuming that you've already felt the sand on the beach right outside your beach house, and you went to grab your surfboard with your best friend and went out into the sea and surfed the morning and came back. And what would you look like? What would your body look like? Would you be incredibly fit? Would you have long hair? Would you have a beard or whatever the case is? All of these things are going to play a big factor in allowing this stuff to come true. Realize that a very important way of bringing this to reality is thinking about it often. Thinking about it before you go to bed. Thinking about it randomly in your day-to-day when you shouldn't be thinking about it. Thinking about it when you get home from work. Thinking about it when you probably don't want to be thinking about it. Writing these things down. Writing about the amazing experiences you're going to be happening in distant countries and distant lands, and all of the amazing people you're going to meet. Assuming that it's already here. Assuming that you already have it, because in your mind you do have it. Now, this knowledge is not for everyone. I truly believe that most people aren't going to be able to visualize this sort of stuff and believe in that. But that is the problem, okay? That is the problem with those people, is that they don't believe. The most powerful force in the entire universe is belief. If you believe in something, it will happen. And you need to believe in that way of thinking so hard, so deep within you, within everything that is you, for it to manifest. Your body is like an antenna with signals sending out to the universe. If you feel that you deserve that life on the beach, if you feel it, there is nothing that can stop you from receiving that download, that everything, that blessing from the universe. There is nobody, nothing outside of you that can stop that from coming true. And now, as I'm sitting here saying this to you, you can listen to me and maybe believe it in your head, right? You can listen to this video and be like, oh, he's really speaking some truth. I'm really tuned into what he has to say. But once this video gets turned off, what are you doing in your own self to make it happen? That's what it comes down to. I see so many people who are searching for something outside of themselves to bring in what they want out of life. I'll wait for some person, this is what they're thinking. I'll wait for some person to come along and give, some amazing business idea to me. I'll wait for some person to come along and take me to the beach, take me to the beach house. They'll have the beach house, I'll be there. So many people are looking outside of themselves. So this is your reminder right here, right now, that when you turn off this video, and yes, you probably feel good after listening to this. You probably feel like, yeah, you know what, I do need to start imagining my life. I do need to start writing these things down. I need to think of myself as a vibrational antenna and raise my vibration so that this thing can come to me. And you might be thinking that. But then you go, click, okay, next video. All of a sudden, you start looking at some other dopamine shit. You start looking at something else. You forget all of this. You forget all of this that I'm talking about. Take it to the journal. Take it to yourself. Take it to your brain. And believe every soul in your body that you have this ability and watch it happen.